Hey everyone, Ingrid here from wellness2go.ca, and I want to share the fact that what happens when we are working on our intimacy, our passion, and how to take that work and effort and move it over to supporting the commitment in our relationship. And so we start with just to throw a question out there particularly within, let's say, the Christian or the Black community, what happens when we need to go beyond, the couple that prays together stays together? Because let's face it, prayer is not enough. And I'm saying that as a daughter of a minister, I had a grandmother who was a shaman. I have a very strong meditation practice. I am committed to my spiritual growth. So I'm not challenging religion. I'm challenging the fact that we want to introduce new ways of coping with in the relationship when when we're not able to get to a place of a strong commitment. And why I'm sharing that is because I've gone through breakup, I've gone through divorce, and what tends to happen is there's a lot of cumulative little frustrations, uncomfortable moments, and it's left to the side, it falls off, it becomes, let's say, forgotten, but not emotionally, because it sits there within our awareness, and we kind of procrastinate, we say we'll get to it, and we never do. We get distracted. If you're a parent, we get distracted in terms of parenting, taking care of our kids. If sometimes we get distracted when we're on our way to work, when we're doing the commute. We get distracted when we are going to the gym. We get distracted by our lifestyle, which we should have. We should have the lifestyle stuff. But how do we deal with those little frustrations, those experiences that we don't want to revisit? Why? Because it was uncomfortable or it just wasn't pleasant. Even though it's the effort it's a good thing that we're making that effort within the intimacy and passion and everything, because it feeds the commitment. And now I think being isolated because of the COVID-19, we are really we're in a situation where these things are magnified. It's under the microscope. It's more obvious. We don't have that little break where we can have our disagreements or our uncomfortable moments with our partners or within the family, and we get a little bit of a break to take our commute or on our way to the commute, or we have to take care of the kids, or we have a doctor's appointment, or we have, so we have those breaks in between that help us to actually not address the issues. So even though you sit and you pray together, and we're going to pray about this problem, and we are going to give it to God or to what your spiritual beliefs might be, it really isn't enough. We need to culturally understand that we want to look at more therapy, I want to say therapeutic ways, but we want to look at counseling. We want to look at being comfortable knowing that you can go outside of just the spiritual answer to the problem. And that's what I assist with. I give a different perspective because I work with energies, because I have the background within the alternative medicine community in terms of ways that we can address those issues. So that's what I'm going to be talking about a little bit more within the talk, dealing with intimacy, passion, and commitment. Again, it's Ingrid here from wellness2go.ca, and have an amazing, exciting next moment.